What have we already said about Yurugu? Incomplete being, deficient. So Yurugu then must seek to compensate for that deficiency. Cannot do it spiritually because they're lacking in spirit, right? So they do it in an attempt to experience control, power over other. The term there, entropic, I took it from a concept in physics which talks about energy that cannot be used for work. Energy, it's an energy process that moves towards disorder. At any rate, I said I would use it. And so that we can understand their acelli functioning from an energy that feeds on disorder, okay, feeds on destruction. You have the incompleteness, the disharmony, disconnectedness. You see, a chronic disconnectedness from the forces which would give a different kind of energy, okay? And then we move then to the Utamaroho. This is an Utamaroho, an energy that feeds off of tension, off of conflict. They can't know harmony. You understand that? Cannot experience feeling of harmony. It is unbalanced, always in a state of imbalance. At the same time, well, let's move to the Utamawazo on the right-hand side. This is the cognitive, the thought, how the acelli manifests itself as thought. Remember, there is no interrelationship. There is no cosmic view. A cosmic view of reality gives you interrelationship and interdependence. So what they have is always separation and disconnectedness. Knowledge in this system becomes an act of aggression. That is, it's power over the object. Now, if that's the case, then you've got to have an object to have power over. And that means that you've got to have separation. So everything in their system of thought is based on separation. Where does that separation begin? It begins in the self. They split the self. They dichotomize themselves, separate themselves, as though reason and emotion were separate. And we even find ourselves talking like that, but that's not true. The African conception tells us there is a whole person, so these things are part of each other. They have to visualize it as being separate. Okay, so first you make the separation, you make the splits, then you make them what we call hierarchical, or you put it like this, where one is better than the other. One is superior, the other is inferior. Then the logic of this system says that the superior one should have power over the inferior one. Okay, the one that you value should control the one that is devalued. That's the key. Once we understand that process, you can understand everything that they do, everything that they say, and everything that they write and think, and so forth.